Okay, today I'm going to be explaining what's happening with the Crab Nebula, because as you can see there is a wave pulse happening in the center, and so I'm going to explain using several methods that I have used before as to what is actually happening here. Okay, so the Crab Nebula is fed from both ends by an EM field from, let's say, a black hole. There's no such thing as a black hole. There's only either a pure energy source which is invisible, or it's a carbon covered star from the last voltage drop. Now firstly, the nebula is acting like a water droplet because water can be compared to energy because it reacts exactly the same as electrical flow. So the Crab Nebula has a droplet of water, let's imagine, dropping into a pool of water and causing a ripple. Flip that upside down, drop another water droplet from the top, and they both impact at the same time. Some goes through, as you can see in the jet here, and it's a shame we can't see the backside of the Crab Nebula because you would see another jet pushing out that way. So how is that even possible to have a jet going both ways if the supposed energy source is the Crab Nebula? Well, the Crab Nebula is attached to the black hole by an EM field. Now, I solved the double slit experiment showing how you get a wave with vertical particles because two waves come together, positive and negative, and they crush together, and there is a perpendicular change of direction of energy. And as you can see in the picture on the right hand side, that is what happens in the double slit experiment. It forms a different rotational direction, which is always perpendicular to the original source. So the water droplet that we drop, some of it splashes through, and that is the jet you see at the front there, and the B one at the back. But the main energy, because it's coming from both sides, is forced together in compression waves, and so they spread out just like the water in the Ouroboros picture I've shown in red there on the bottom left. That is what water does. It forms an Ouroboros torus ring, which continually pushes outwards. So take that picture of water pooling onto a dish, put another one on the opposite direction, and you have the Crab Nebula. And there you have it, really. Two exactly the same explanations showing the double slit and the pouring water Ouroboros. Is because all energy flow is double helix. So each beam going into the Crab Nebula is a double helix. When it passes through, you now have an intertwined double helix of energy, because that is how EM fields and all electrical connections work. Energy passes from one side to the other. One side is positive, it is an energy finger, just like the tip of a plant growth. It is spun together to a point. The other side, the negative, has a funnel opening. Instead of being closed, it's an opening. So positive is male, negative is female. Positive has a finger, negative has an opening, and the positive goes inside the opening. Same as the human body. It's the same thing throughout the whole universe. Double helix energy travel, male and female, positive and negative. They come in together and form interlinking waves, and when they crush together they form Lorentz rings, which are the rings around the Crab Nebula. So if energy is going in, it means eventually those compression waves will crunch back and push out a bigger jet from either pole. So thanks very much. Double helix energy, showing that all energy travels the same and all energy does the same things at all levels of reality. Thanks very much. My name's Lee, and I'm a Christian.